Oh, Lord, what we gonna do? Teeny moaned miserably. She sat on the dirt floor, holding Tidbit close to her. He'd be my only child, my baby boy, she whispered into his hair. My baby boy. Polly could hear Tidbit whimpering. What's the matter, Mama? She knew he couldn't possibly comprehend the enormity of what was about to happen to him. Is there any way out of here? Polly looked around, but the smokehouse was so dark that she could distinguish only the shadowy figures of a couple of hands hanging from the hooks. No, child. The smokehouse was built secure, so can't nobody come in here and get no free meat. Ain't but 2 keys. Massa got one and Miss Isabel got the other. Teeny continued to rock Tidbit on her lap. Amari, who sat on the floor near the door, suddenly asked,
Slaves ever run off?
Well, yeah, sure. They runs off any chance they get, Teeny replied. But mostly they gets brought right back. They got dogs that can smell a person in the woods, and folks whose job it is just to catch runaways and bring 'em back. Has anybody ever succeeded? Polly asked. Well, yes, child, as far as I know. They might have got killed on their journey, but they never came back here. So in my mind, they got to the north safely.
What is north?
Amari wanted to know. North is where freedom lives, child. They got slaves there too, but I heard tell of black folk living it up north with jobs that they get paid for, and houses that belongs to them, and don't nobody own them at all. So why don't more slaves run away? Polly asked. It's hard to hide when your skin is black and everybody else got white skin, Tina explained. Now you, child, you could run off and fit right in. You could leave Mina and my Tidbit here and you'd have a chance to be free. Oh, I'd never leave them, Polly blurted before she could even think about it. Yet, once she said it, she knew it was true. Easy to say while we's all locked up, Teeny commented quietly. Do they chase runaway indentured servants as well? Polly asked. Well, a couple years back, Massa had a dentured boy who run off. Massa brung him back after a few days. He put an iron collar around that boy's neck so folks would know he was a runaway and not free to be out there on them roads.
Where's this boy now?
Amari asked quietly, touching her neck, which still held the scars from her own iron chains. He drowned that summer. I believe he let that collar just take him on down in the river, Teeny told her. North, Polly mused. We could all be free, she wondered. What freedom would mean to Amari, who could never get back to what she had lost.
What's that noise?
Amari suddenly whispered. They all heard it, a faint scratching on the back wall of the smokehouse. They all moved quietly back to the small of the room.